Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. It is Wednesday, January 2nd, 2018. Our update for Wednesday in just a moment, including another free play. We'll get to that. First, a quick note, if you're new to these videos, if you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, real cool way to give it a try. Click on the link below the video, get set up for a free $60 account on a Wednesday. You can use those free $60 on any of my daily packages or anybody else over at DocSports.com. Again, a free $60 account. And all you got to do is click on the link below the video. Hey, let's talk a little bit about what's happened over the last couple of days. First of all, New Year's Day, had two plays in college football. We cashed them both, Kentucky and here, the free play, we had LSU over Central Florida, but a real nice win by Kentucky as they jumped out to that 27-7 lead over Penn State, held on for the three-point outright win. We were getting about 6.5 points in that one, so ended up winning both games on Tuesday. And Football Thursday just around the corner tomorrow, and we'll have our NFL wildcard round playoff selections available at DocSports.com. We'll also have our college football championship matchup between Bama and Clemson, and we are involved in the college football national title game, which, of course, takes place on Monday. All the plays, both NFL and college football's title game, will be available Thursday afternoon at DocSports.com. And with Kentucky's win on Tuesday, we're now 71-44, 62% the last, about 14 weeks, almost 4 full months. College football and the NFL combined up about $12,000 for $100 per unit bettors. NFL, going back to late last season, 56-33 against the spread, and we're on a 15-8, nearly a 67% run with our playoff action in the NFL. So again, we're looking for another big NFL season. We're going to have a couple of big plays going this weekend, a 7-unit play in the NFL. Didn't have one in Week 17 of the regular season, but we got one going in the wild card round, so you don't want to miss out on that. More on that coming up on Thursday's video when we get back to that. As far as what's going on for Wednesday, I've got an NBA 6-unit total dominator, my first one of the season, and it goes today on Wednesday. It'll be up over at DocSports.com during the day on Wednesday. 6-unit total dominator. You don't want to miss out on that, backed by a big 40-17 spot. We've also got college basketball, 3 plays, 3 sides going on Wednesday, all 3 available in one package at DocSports.com, and we're off to a real nice run so far since December 15th. In fact, we've gone 65% against the spread with our college basketball going all the way back to December 15th, 13-7 run. Had the bad day on Saturday, but we bounced right back, including yesterday's easy winner with St. John's blowing out Marquette. They went from a 1-point dog, closed around a 2-point favorite. Didn't have to worry about it as they smoked Marquette. Again, St. John's just playing great basketball right now. Keep an eye on them. They will eventually become overvalued if they keep winning, and then we'll look to go against them. But for now, Chris Mullen has that team playing extremely well. We're back on the NHL ice on Wednesday. We passed yesterday's short card, but we're back, and we've got a big Road Warrior side that you don't want to miss out on. We are 35-23 in the NHL this season, and going back to last year now, 54-34 with our last 88 NHL plays. NHL, 3 college basketball plays, the 6-unit play in the NBA. And by the way, one of our 3 college basketball plays is the matchup between Oklahoma and Kansas. Be sure to grab all of those plays on Wednesday over at DocSports.com. And again, the football will be up on Thursday. Little talk about what happened in bowl action on New Year's Day. For those of you who like to hear where the betting reports were, the book that we use, that we find the most trustworthy for this information, told us that basically Square City lost with Ohio State, man. And if you had the Buckeyes, it was a tough loss at the end of the game. They almost broke the kickoff late in the game, but were tackled around midfield. Not the kickoff, but the failed 2-point conversion by Washington, almost returned for 2 points by Ohio State, which would have made Buckeye backers winners. But it was Square City on the Buckeyes, according to the books, and maybe the biggest public side on the entire bowl card when you consider the volume bet on the game was on Ohio State. So the books were happy about that particular outcome with Washington getting the money. The books also won on New Year's Day with the Iowa Hawkeyes, the Kentucky Wildcats, and the Texas Longhorns. And again, we had a nice 2-0 day with Kentucky and with the free play right here with LSU over Central Florida. Right now as we speak, the matchup in the college football championship between Clemson and Alabama. Bama getting about 60% of both the public and the pros money, according to a couple of books that I use. Bama, again, about a 60% take so far with the tickets written and the overall money driven by the Sharps. All right, again, we'll get to our football stuff on tomorrow's update, but right now the free pick is from college basketball on Wednesday night. Big Ten clash, Nebraska going to Maryland to take on the Terps. Terps right now basically about a 1-point favorite. It's a virtual pick as we cut this video, but there are a few books with Maryland laying 1 now. And listen, here's the situation for the Huskers. Tim Miles has his best Nebraska team since he's been in Lincoln. We get that. And they are a legit top 25 team. In fact, their starting 5 might be top 12, top 13 in the country. The problem is they have a lack of depth. Miles doesn't have a good bench or a quality bench when it comes to taking on top-notch opponents, especially conference road games. And we've seen this bite Nebraska a couple of times so far this season in, a conference game against Minnesota where they had some problems and some issues, and they don't really go deep, as I just mentioned, beyond the starting 5. Maybe a good 6-man Roby once in a while off the bench can do some work for Nebraska. We saw it really cost them in a step-up game away from home against Texas Tech when they got crushed. James Palmer Jr. got into foul trouble, had some foul trouble overall on the starting 5, and then Nebraska was cooked. And that's going to be a problem, I think, for them on the road many times this upcoming conference season. Again, we love the starting 5. If the officials let them play, they could beat anybody in the conference on the road. The problem is we just think there's going to be problems for this team where they wear down a little bit in the second half against teams with good home court advantage. Maryland falls in to that category, and I expect the Terps to finally win this game, pull it out by about 6 or 7 points. So Maryland, a virtual pick. It's up to 1 in some books. Maryland -1 over Nebraska is the play on Wednesday night, the free pick for us. And again, don't forget, we've got 3 college basketball plays. We won again yesterday, 65% the last 17 days. Oklahoma, Kansas, that's the marquee matchup in the 3-play pack. And then in the NBA, first 6-unit total dominator of the season goes on Wednesday, and we're back in action in the NHL. It's all yours Wednesday over at DocSports.com. All right, listen, if you do like these videos, be sure to click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. Winning day to kick off the new year yesterday. Let's do it again on Wednesday. Let's put midweek action in the win column, and I'll be right back here Thursday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, with our next update. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Best of luck on Wednesday.